Hey, it's Sukrit from STEM Coder, and today we're going to take a look at the quotient rule. We know the derivative of sine of x, and we know the derivative of the cosine of x. So, can we find the derivative of the tangent of x by simply finding the derivative of sine and cosine? Is there an easy way to find the derivative of the quotient of two functions? Well, let's figure that out. Over here, I'm taking the derivative with respect to x of f of x divided by g of x, and I've written it out as follows: f of x times 1 divided by the g of x. So I've written this as f of x times the reciprocal of g of x. Let's use the product rule to expand this out. This is going to equal f of x times the derivative with respect to x of 1 over g of x plus f prime of x times 1 over g of x. And now let's use the reciprocal rule to find out this derivative. So this is now going to be f of x times negative g prime of x over g of x squared plus f prime of x over g of x. But I'm going to multiply this thing over here by g of x over g of x. Why? So that we can combine these two terms. So let's combine them. In the end, we end up getting f prime of x times g of x minus f of x g prime of x over g of x squared. And this is the quotient rule. So if you're taking the derivative of a function f of x divided by another function g of x, well, this is the rule you got to apply. F prime of x times g of x minus f of x times g prime of x divided by g of x squared. Let's apply it to tangent over here. So d over dx of tan x is equal to, what is f prime of x? That's cosine of x times g of x, it's also cosine of x, minus f of x is sine x, and g prime of x, that's the derivative of cosine of x, that's negative sine x. So times the negative sine x divided by, what is g of x squared? That's cosine squared of x. And we realize that what's on the numerator, this simplifies to cosine squared x plus sine squared x. It's plus because we got minus negative, divided by cosine squared. And we all know that by trigonometric identity, this is just equal to 1. So our final answer is 1 divided by cosine squared x. So this over here, 1 divided by cosine squared x, that is the derivative of the tangent of x, and we found it using the quotient rule.